Hi everybody, this is Mike with Accounting for Cycling. So today we have something kind of special coming through here. You can see Fisher Space, the official pen that went to the moon, and just in general space. So we have a few different ones here. I've actually been using their M4B. It's a non-reflective, more tactical style pen. I had a few of these when I was in the military. Just nice, solid, clean writing surface. Yeah, and non-reflective. Very subtle branding too. Let's see if we can even get this in focus. Ooh, perhaps not. Okay. But yeah, so right across here is very, very, very subtle branding that says Fisher Space Pens. So what we'll do is, when I ordered these, they had a kind of a deal going where if you donated $10, they would send you a breast cancer awareness bullet pen, which is kind of one of their more well-known styles. So we'll pull these out here. So we've got three of them, and you can see three different packagings. One obviously has the lunar lander, the lunar car, buggy, whatever it is, and an astronaut here with the Earth in the background. This one is a 338 cartridge pen. We'll check that one out. And then the breast cancer awareness pen. So we'll open this one first. So you see it's got a nice, pretty cool looking case. Plus it's see-through, so you can put these on display. You can keep it open too. This is just kind of like a plasticky felt holder. And when you pull it out, you get the breast cancer awareness logo here. And it's just a cap cover pen. Put the cap on the back. Holds nicely here. This is just kind of my terrible handwriting. And so you can see compared to the M4B, very similar distances. The M4B is a click top. I like the click top when I'm just kind of doing general work, especially as an accountant. I try not to use much paper. I use this quite a bit since I have a Surface laptop. Anytime I have to write on the screen, I tend to use the Smart Stylus in the form of the Surface Pen, which is kind of oddly named because the Surface Pens have erasers versus the Apple Pencil, which does not. Very strange. So next we'll move on to try and get this to actually sit with the logo up. The problem is my desk at home here is a hand-me-down of leftover parts that we just kind of turned into a desk when my girlfriend and I moved to Milwaukee, which greatly appreciate that. Her parents basically just gave me the parts to build a nice L-shaped desk, but it's definitely hobbled together. It's very surprisingly sturdy. I did not even think it was going to make the move to our current place, but it did. All right, and so next we'll check this one out. This is the 400 BBB-BCL, the Blue Moon Bullet Space Pen. Blue Moon would be the color, which is very cool looking. Yeah. Also, I had this one engraved, Accounting for Cycling, just, so nobody can steal it and be like, yes, no, this is my pen the whole time. Not that I've had much of an issue with that. Ever since COVID, people tend to just kind of leave your pens alone. So that's just the first write with that. And these are both, the same pen, just different looks to them. So we've got the Blue Moon. This pink, the pink is kind of cool. So the towel that I would always use for showers when I was in the military was not quite this bright of a pink. It was more this style pink, but it was a very easy way to tell which towel was mine. Nobody really wanted to take your pink towel. Definitely stood out. But hey, dries you just like anything else. So this is the 338 cartridge pen. A little bit of a different case on this one. That's a solid black. The case design itself is still the same, but that reason is because the felt is different. So hopefully this doesn't get me demonetized. So it just looks like it's a 338 bullet, but you pull the actual round out and it goes right back into the casing. I have to get a little bit of ink started on this one. Now the mouse mat surface underneath isn't exactly the greatest to write with because it's soft and pushes in, but the pen itself, yeah, it's nice. I had this one engraved too. I think it's just a few more dollars when you order it. I'll go over the pricing here in a second. Yeah, it's $4 for one line, up 25 characters max per line. So with this one, I have getting to the point because it's the point. But Yeah, this one, they even state right on their website, like, do not try and bring this on a plane because, yeah, it just looks like you're bringing a rifle around with you. So there's even a little something underneath here, just a QR code, Space Pen story. So you get a nice little backstory with it. So the 338 cartridge, though, kind of the special thing with that is it is the design for a sniper rifle. So the 338 cartridge was originally designed to basically, the round is meant to go inside of a sniper rifle used by the U.S. military, designed for the Marine Corps for longer range. Yeah, I don't know too much more about the actual backstory of it, but it is made out of an actual real 338 cartridge, which you can see just by kind of looking inside of it. Like, it's a real thing. Definitely, you can't load it into your rifle and shoot it because that would be dumb, for one. And there's no primer, there's no powder. Like, it's not going to go anywhere, it's not going to do anything, and it may potentially actually jam your rifle. You don't want to do that. Rifles are expensive, and it's such a cool looking pen. You don't want to ruin it with that, and it's not the cheapest. So that's pretty cool. So the biggest difference here is with accountants and seemingly most professionals, the go-to is usually the Pilot G2. You can see I've got one right here. This is the pen version in black. I also have them in red and blue because accounting. Generally with auditing, you use red and blue to kind of tick, tie, and mark things. And then this is also the Pilot G2 pencil, which a surprising amount of people I've met did not know they made pencils. It's good quality writing utensil. It uses more of, you can see this one's almost dead, uses more of a gel for ink. So, it's clean and smooth. There's the G2. And I'll have my affiliate links for the Fisher Space Pens down the description down below. I'll also have my Amazon links for the Pilot G2s. I think a pack of these you can get for under $10. Not bad, very reliable, and is excellent for when you're in school. Reliable pen, reliable pencils. Also, you can get them in the 0.07 millimeter that I have here, which is a little bit of a finer point. I think you can also get them in 0.09 and I want to say 0.05 too, but I don't know. I feel like this is fine point enough. When you get too fine of a point in the pencils, the graphite inserts break way too often. But in the pens, once you get a little too fine pointed, they just don't work that well. You find yourself marking back over everything. But so with these different ones, I'll actually orient them based on how much I paid. Actually, I think the pencil might be a little bit more than the pen. So here they are laid out. Switch this one back to, and you can see the rubber gasket here. It sinks right up, so it'll stay nicely in point there. Very nicely in place and looks sharp. So you have the 338 cartridge, which is currently $45 US. And let's roll away from me. Solutions. There we go. Look at that. Found a solution. All right, and then you've got, and I kind of turned on a couple of more lights so you can really see how this thing flashes. So this one is with the matte black holding writing surface and clip. You can also get in silver or leaf gold as well. $4 to get one line of engraving. The engraving is really nice. Very well done, very sharp and clear. I'll show the 338 again too. And you can see like they went right into the brass on this. So it's nice and crisp. No like weird burrs. Yeah, just kind of things that sometimes happen with engraving. This one is and so this one's a little bit less than the 338, 42 US, and it is very nice, lightweight. This one is the M4B, which I think is for military for black, but you can kind of see the very subtle branding here. So fully military compliant, matte clearly doesn't flash quite as much as these. Yeah, that one's $24.50, easily found on Amazon too, but then you don't have the option of engraving, and this one you don't have the option of engraving anyways, so yeah, kind of find your favorite. And so this one is I don't even know what to say, it's her, I paid 10, but hopefully more, so, or just unavailable. But yeah, it's a cool pen. I will actually probably end up giving it to somebody But yeah, it's like a nice enamel coating on it. And then also the ribbon is engraved into it. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so I was correct. So the G2 pencil, and these are going to be both for 5 packs, $10. So yeah, looks professional enough. Nobody's going to question if it's sitting on your desk. And then the pen kind of fluctuates in price a little bit, but I looked these up on Amazon right now, and I'll have these links down below. So there we are. This kind of looks a little bit crazy, almost something like the Joker would do. So overall, yeah, very nice high quality pens from Fisher Space Pens. Pricing's not bad at all. I mean, especially if you look at the specialty custom pen market, like $40, $50 is nothing, especially when you start looking into pens people will give you as gifts, like this Mont Blanc one. I did not receive a receipt with it. I don't care to know exactly how much it costs, but I do know a range of how much it costs. And yeah, twist top. Can hide this one for a second just for a little bit of a reveal, but yeah, you can get quite a few pens for that. It's larger, flashier, like really, really cool. This is the kind of pen that like you break out to sign big checks. Or I broke it out to sign my offer letters. Basically since graduating college. All but one place that I've worked at, I have signed my offer letter with this. There was one that I signed my offer letter with just a general Bic pen because it's what I had available, and it lasted 6 weeks. So, yeah, who knows? Maybe cost of the pen directly correlates to length of term of employment and potentially even pay. Maybe benefits too. I don't know. Maybe I'll run some analysis on that. Obviously, this is getting a little bit more into the accounting side of the accounting for cycling. Definitely on the nerdy end. So I'm going to also do this, start to break out the weight. So we'll have this in grams, at 9 grams on the G2 pencil, the G2 pen, also 9 grams. Interesting. Next up, we'll do the Mont Blanc, 30 grams. Yeah, you can feel it. Feels like a nice, expensive pen. It's also like fully gloss enameled. It's just cool looking. The breast cancer awareness, Fisher Space Pen Bullet, 20 grams. Next, we'll do the M4B, 18 grams. Now, this is also kind of a thing where in cycling, you get a lot of like the weight weenies that are, you know, everything's got to be a little bit lighter. Ooh, 21 grams. It's got to be that clip. Ultimately, over the last year, I've lost close to 30 pounds. Actually, I think almost exactly 30 pounds as of this morning. So 48 grams. There's our heaviest one. Yeah, so that's kind of interesting. Half a gram per dollar. Take that as you will. A little bit closer. Yeah, this one. Yeah. So yeah, there you have it. Different weight differences, cost differences, the appearance. You get a little bit of, obviously, you go to like the full kit. Like this one's almost 200 grams, but kind of pop that right back in there. Nice glossy, looks really cool. I think these are the pens that the president uses to sign like laws. Really cool. Even like an impressive close. With the pilots, you just get like a plastic box, cardboard with a plastic over the top that they come in multiple packs, but super functional. Yeah. And they last a long time. Plus, they're easy to assemble and disassemble, just enough parts where you can disassemble them at your desk in class to stay awake. The Fisher pens kind of get the same thing too, where you can disassemble, reassemble. They're refillable too, and so like it's a really cool sealed cartridge, and you can get them in different fills, different styles, just because they are meant to be like your primary pen. So yeah, but I don't know, it's really cool that some of the like this 338 and the bullet pens, they come with a little case that you can show them off in if you wish to. If you've got it open, you can even have it kind of like really on display. So yeah. And for scale, here is a Texas Instruments Business Analyst 2 Plus, because, you know, the plus. Anyways, thank you so much for watching today. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. I will have my affiliate links for pretty much any of this. I'll even have the calculator in there too. I don't know if I can put any paid links for this. No, we'll see. Not the focus of this. The focus of this video are the Fisher Space Pens. Very smooth, easy to write with. The longer you write with them, the better they get. They fit well in the hands. They're light enough where you don't even notice they're with you, but heavy enough to really kind of make an impact on the signature. The engraving, phenomenal. Very high quality, looks great, really sharp looking, but smooth to the touch. And yeah, I mean, this pen still looks like it's brand new, and I've had it for a while, and it's very heavily used. So, yeah, again, thank you so much for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed this. I know it's a little bit of a longer content kind of thing, but yeah, hope you enjoyed. And if you're looking for pens, here you go. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and have a wonderful rest of your day.